Hey guys, what is up? It is Emmy here and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to actually make it look like you work out. Say you're working out tons and you're not seeing results. This is how to get the results that you want. So this is just going to be a general overview. If you need specific help, go to the link in my description to my website and I can see if I can help you with anything with some online coaching. So into the video here, if you want, let's say you're aiming to look toned, looks like you have some muscle definition, but let's say you don't want to look like super crazy bulked or anything, you just want to like be able to see your muscles since you are putting in the effort of working out. First thing I would say is you need to do not toning workouts and do more of strength training workouts. So if you're looking to get toned and you're doing all these toning body weight workouts, yes, body weight is a great way to work out, but where you're going to see the most results is actually in strength training, and specifically 3 to 4 times a week is all you need. But you really have to emphasize the strength training here and sticking to a program, not just jumping around all over the place each week and just changing it up all the time. You have to follow a specific strength training program. If you're worried about getting bulky, you do not have to worry about that. That is very difficult to do. If you do want to get bulky though and like have a lot of muscle mass, you can do that in the same exact way. You just have to change your diet a little bit more, but still doing the same type of strength training workouts. And I want to emphasize toning workouts like aren't a real thing. There's no such thing as muscle toning. It is just having muscle and being at a low enough body fat percentage, a low enough weight to actually reveal that muscle. Like the same, we all have abs, but you can't see them if you have a layer of fat over them. It's the same for your whole entire body. You won't be able to see any definition if you have layers of fat on it. That is just the truth. But if you go straight into weight loss and you don't have any muscle on you and you just do cardio all the time, you're still really not gonna look toned. You may a little bit if you are kind of a fit individual. It is very individual, but most likely you won't. Like last year I was very thin. Here is a picture right there. I was working out, but I didn't have any muscle mass on me. So what I had to do, and this is the diet portion, you have to eat more. You have to eat a lot of food. You have to eat a lot of protein specifically. And if you want more info on protein, I just posted this video on Tuesday the other day, so I will link it in the description about like why you should eat more protein pretty much. So yeah, I will link that in the description, but you really need to be eating more protein and eating a lot more food than you think to actually see results here. You can't build up muscle eating nothing. Like, that's not gonna happen. And it doesn't have to be crazy. You start small by adding like 100 calories like each week, each like 2 weeks, just to see where you're at, and it depends your starting point also. It's very individual, but this is just some general advice that I could give you. It really depends on how your body is responding. It depends is like the statement in fitness here, because it really just depends on who you are, what type of activities you're doing, what you have for work, your like genetics, literally anything can change from person to person. You could do the same exact things that I do and get completely different results. So this is just a general overview again, but so I'm only speaking from my experience and just knowledge that I have, but yeah. So yesterday I posted how to achieve a toned muscle look on my Instagram, this post right here. So I'm just kind of read off the points I have from that because I think it's very beneficial. So it is important to know to have a toned look. There's a fuzzy. Okay. To have a toned look, you need to put on some muscle. It doesn't have to be a crazy amount, but you need to put on some. Like right now I have a little bit of a shoulder here going. Last year I had none of that. It also takes a lot of time. You need some patience here to actually see results. But anyways, and you need to be training in a way that supports that. So like I said, a strength training program is perfect for that. You need to add in more protein. Try to start out small by adding in like some protein, like a shake once a day. Like say you add in a protein shake. But try to eat some like real sources of protein as well, like meat. If you don't like meat, have some eggs. If you don't like eggs, that's where the supplements come in. But yeah, there's also like beans and edamame that you could eat. Tons of stuff have protein in it. There's also like protein breads that you can buy, protein bagels. Like you can fit in protein pretty easily and more easily than you think, but it just takes an adjustment time. So also, once you are building up that muscle and you are eating more food and more protein than you're used to, after some time doing that, you will notice you're getting stronger, and eventually you can go back down into a calorie deficit, or if you were in a bulk, just go back down to your maintenance calories, and you will reveal that muscle, you will lose weight, and yeah, you will be able to actually see the muscle, because then you lose the fat that is covering it. It takes a little bit of time and you're going to be uncomfortable maybe gaining weight, but it's all worth it in the end, because then you'll actually see the results that you're looking for. If you want to actually look like you work out, that's what you need to do. Also, another big thing is you need to be getting enough sleep here. Sleep is so important for muscle growth, for muscle development, muscle recovery, literally everything. You need to be getting enough sleep, and that is the biggest tip of all. So with all of this said, essentially you need to be eating enough food, working out the right way as in strength training, getting enough rest, and yeah, that is how you're going to build some muscle. And then after you build that muscle, you need to lose the fat if you gained any fat that is covering it. You may just gain the muscle. And if you are a complete beginner, you're going to have newbie gains. It's going to be a lot easier for you to start putting on some muscle. So yeah, with that said, I hope this was helpful. It gave some insight on just like how to actually achieve some results. But yeah, if you need any help, go to the link in my description or DM me if you have any questions on Instagram. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.